Hello everybody, welcome back to Sunday Berries. Today we are going to be swatching Daniel Smith Extra Fine Watercolors. We are going to be swatching the very first set that I purchased from this brand. It's a 12 color set, and I am going to add 2 additional colors that I am very curious about. I am very excited about this swatch because I do want to know what the hype is all about. And everybody seems to love this brand, so I want to know what I am hearing is true or not. I am very, very curious. I did get the 238 dot card because I want to know whether or not these colors I will love or not, and the only way to know that is by swatching them. So this we're going to be doing by parts because 238 colors is just way too much. But before we start swatching, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. I am so excited to have you, and also thank you to everyone else who are coming back to watch these videos. I have no words to express my gratitude. I am super humbled by it all, so thank you so much. I know I am very new to watercolors, but I am hoping to be able to grow as I go and learn a lot more about this media. So without much further ado, let's find out what Daniel Smith is all about. I will start by wetting the palette. I will show you what we've got. We've got all these colors and then the 2 additional that I purchased for the purposes of learning more about them. I am a little bit nervous about this one because maybe I have gotten too excited about this and I don't know if I'm going to like them or not. So let's hope for the best. The first one that we'll be swatching is Buff Titanium. It is PW6:1. That's the pigment. It has an excellent light fastness, and that's 100 years plus. It is non-staining, it is granulating, and it's semi-transparent. So let's go ahead and do the mastone first. So I can see right away, I can see that it is indeed semi-transparent, because you can see here it started out more opaque, and as I went down it did get more transparent, and I can see a little bit of granulation already. Now I am going to do a wash of this color, and we should see, if I'm not mistaken, a little bit more of that granulation that this color is supposed to have. And here we go with our wash, and right away it's right there. The granulation is very, very apparent. It's not very subtle, but it's not very strong either. It's a beautiful granulation, so that excites me a lot. Also, the rewetting of this pigment, or this little half pan, it's really good, and it felt really, really nice to be able to apply this color to the paper. And if I didn't mention it before, I am doing this on Hahnemuhle paper, 100% cotton. All right, and we are going to move on to the Hansa Yellow Light, and this one is PY3, and it has a very good light fastness of, at the very least, 100 years. It is low staining, non-granulating, and opaque. So let's see how that looks like. We go with the mastone, and I'm hoping I am getting a good sample of that mastone. and it is just beautiful. Oh my God, really. These watercolors are very different from Core. I can tell you that. I find Core to be very staining, but we'll see. We'll see. We are not done yet, so I really can't give you a definite opinion yet. And here we come with the light wash. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh my God. My God. I am very impressed. Very impressed, to say the least. And the next one up is Hansa Yellow Medium. And this is PY97. It has excellent light fastness. It is non-staining. Low staining and non-granulating, and it is semi-transparent. So let's get our mastone going. My God, wow. I am getting maybe too excited too soon. I'm not sure. And here is our wash. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. I am so sorry. I am just so impressed so far. This is, I find myself without words, but they seem so light and so soft. And maybe that's why they call it extra fine, because they really seem very like a really soft touch. That's how it feels to place it on paper. And how it goes. I mean, I'm super impressed so far. I did find that this Hansa Yellow Medium did dry up quite fast, so I am re-wetting the next one. And we are going to go to Hansa Yellow Deep, and this pigment is PY65. It has excellent light fastness for 100-year plus. It is low staining, it is non-granulating, and semi-transparent. Oh my God. This is just wow. I am so sorry to be sounding so excited. I wasn't expecting to be so excited about this. I really wasn't. But I am very impressed so far. Okay, and here we go with the wash. Wow. I hope you are able to see this because it is just beautiful. Oh my God. And the differences between each color, it's very delicate, it's very soft, gentle, delicate. I think it has a quality that is, one could say, royal quality to them. They don't feel and they don't look vulgar or too out there. It is just right, as a watercolor should be, because the beautiful thing about watercolors is actually that transparency. And obviously the pigment can go really dark, and this is obviously something to be expected. You can take it as dark as you want, but the ability to go to this kind of wash that it's so delicate, it's actually, and so beautifully clear, it's the word, is actually one of the things that attracted me the most in the first place about watercolor. So this is, to me, it's really fascinating. And the next one we're going to be going into is Pyro Scarlet, which is PR255. It has an excellent light fastness, but it's not rated by the ASTM. This is an in-house rating from Daniel Smith. So basically it's not rated, but it has been tested by Daniel Smith, and it is medium staining, non-granulating, and semi-transparent. And by the looks of it, this color is going to be very bright. So let's take a look at this Pyro Scarlet. And my God, wow. It's just a beautiful color. I am very impressed. I will probably bore you at how many times I'm going to say how impressed I am, but I am. It's the truth. And now we are going to do our wash, and oh my God, look at this. It's such a delicate pink. If you like to do flowers, this is a beautiful choice to make. Just beautiful. And how different. I mean, this is very light. I'm going very light with the washes, and I am aware of that, but this is so beautiful. My God. Okay, I need to control myself here. We're going to go with the with Queen Rose, and that is PV19. It has excellent light fastness of 100+ years. It has a medium staining quality. It is non-granulating, and it is transparent. Okay, here we go with the mass tone. Hopefully I get it right. And wow, you can see the transparency here. Wow, it's just absolutely beautiful. Wow. Oh my God. And now I am trying to get that wash going on here. I don't want to make it too light, but let's see how this goes. Oh my God. It's just beautiful. Take a look at this color. This color right here is breathtaking. It is breathtaking. I don't like pinks, and I am completely amazed by this color. And it's not like I don't like pinks. I'm not really, it's not a color that I turn to, but this is a beautiful rose color. It's just beautiful, and the wash is just as beautiful. Very impressed, very impressed. And even though it says non-granulating, maybe when it's dry it will take a different shape, but or maybe it's paper. I see different, the way it's deposited on the paper. It's really interesting. Like, it's completely different from this one that you can see it's flatter, but this one has a little bit of texture to it. Very interesting. All right, so let's go to Cerulean Blue Chromium. And I think I need to re-wet this again. I wasn't expecting to be re-wetting these colors so much, but let's see. All right. And here we go with the Mastone. And the Cerulean Blue. Wow. This one is granulating very nicely, and let me just say it is PB36. That's the pigment. It has excellent light fastness of 100+ years. It is low staining, and it does granulate, and it is semi-transparent, and you can see that. You can see that it is. You can actually see, even in the Mastone, you can still see the white of the paper behind it. Maybe I didn't do the Mastone all too well, but yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And now we're going to do the wash, and I expect to see a lot more granulation with the wash because there is more water involved. Here, okay, here we go. Really, oh my God. So I did use a lot of water for this one to be able to see that granulation, and you can see it right away. You can see it right away. Okay, so can I just say that I love the granulations? I mean, it is beautiful. I have to wait until it's dry. I don't want to be so excited up front. But yes, this is great so far. And now we're going to move on to the Ultramarine Blue, and that is PB29. It has excellent light fastness for 100 year plus. It is medium staining, and it is granulating and transparent. So let's see the Mastone. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Let's take a look at the wash and how granulating this is. If it's going to have, I don't know, a very strong granulation or a soft granulation. So we shall see here in a few minutes. I am so sorry. This is incredible. I wasn't expecting this at all. This should tell you that I wasn't expecting this whatsoever. My God. Look at this. It's very soft and beautiful granulation. And this color is so rich. It's like a royal blue. It's so beautiful. And the granulation coming here and here on display, even on the buff titanium, is beautiful. And for some reason, the Queen Rose, maybe I applied it not so evenly, but I'm getting a really nice texture there for some reason. But this is non-granulating, but I don't know why it's like that. Maybe still in the process of drying out. Okay, so We're going to sap green, and I hope sap green doesn't disappoint me, because we're getting into the land of the earthy colors, and I just love earthy colors, and this is probably one of my favorite greens. And this is going to be the mass stone. And wow, this is a pigment. This is a mix of pigments. It has 3 pigments. It is PO48, PG7, and PY150. It has excellent light fastness. It is medium staining, and it is granulating, and you can actually see a little bit of it. We'll see more when I add water. And it is transparent. I am really excited. I am sorry. I wonder if Daniel Smith is going to ruin all the other watercolors out there for me. I don't know. Here is the light wash. And look at that granulation. Oh my God. And how beautiful is this color? It is gorgeous as a mass stone, but it's also beautiful in a wash version, in that diluted version. It's just gorgeous. It's very grassy. You know, when I don't know if it happens to you, but sometimes a color can bring a memory for you, and this one brings me memories of grass after it has rained. Maybe it's because it's still wet. I don't know. It's beautiful. It is just beautiful. And I know I'm sounding super ridiculous, but this is my real first experience with Daniel Smith. I don't know. And I'm not finding even words to express myself, because it's so incredible and so beautiful. These are beautiful colors, period. I don't know what else to say about them. We are moving on to the yellow ochre, and yellow ochre is made out of PY43. It has excellent light fastness of 100+ years. It is non-staining, it is granulating, and it is transparent. And that's surprising, because the yellow ochres that I have seen, for example, the core one, it's very opaque, and you can immediately see just how transparent this color can be, as a matter of fact. And this is obviously the mass stone, but you can see that it is indeed transparent, and that's very interesting to me, as a matter of fact. And it is granulating, and you can see the granulation there, but we should be able to take a look at that granulation here in the wash. And how delicate can this color be or get? It's just beautiful. And maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I'm swatching this completely wrong and I don't even know, but for me it is quite beautiful. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I'm sounding just way too much, like way too much ridiculousness here, because I feel like I'm super ridiculous right about now. So the next one is Burnt Sienna, and this is PBR7, and it also has excellent light fastness. It is non-staining, and it is granulating and also semi-transparent. So let's take a look at the mass stone. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is like the oh my God moments of moments for me. Okay, and we're going to go with the wash and just look at how that granulates. It's really interesting how the granulation is more obvious the more water you add to it. But how beautiful is that granulation? Look at that. Again, a very delicate granulation, but also very, it's palpable. It's something that you can see. It's not like super soft or anything like that. So the next one is raw umber, and that is PBR 7, excellent light fastness for 100+ years. It is low staining, it is granulating and semi-transparent. So here we go with the raw umber, another one of my favorites. In terms of colors in general, because I haven't really tried this one, so let's take a look. Wow. Oh my God. This is just beautiful. Oh God. I am in trouble. I am in trouble. These colors are... This is a special message to Daniel Smith. This is just beautiful. Keep it up because it's beautiful. And we're going to go now with the wash. And I don't want to make it too light, but look at this granulation right away. It's there. Oh my God. My God. I am going to want to edit this video right away and just throw it out into the ether because it's so beautiful. I don't know, when you're starting out with any new media in watercolors, or in this case with watercolors, when you see something like this and you experience something like this, it just gives you palpitations and belly or tummy butterflies. It's like when you feel an affinity with something that, like, this is not letting me down. Like, this is really amazing. These are amazing colors. No wonder why people go gaga with these colors. It's obvious, and you see it when you swatch them. I don't know. I wasn't expecting this at all, guys. I wasn't expecting this. Now, I do have the 238 dot card, so I know I will be swatching the whole line. And I hope you stick around for that because it's going to be a ride. A very interesting ride for me. And I hope I don't sound super silly as I do it because I am just really impressed. So the next one is Potter's Pink, and the pigment is PR233. It has excellent light fastness for 100+ years, and it's low staining, it is granulating, and it is semi-transparent. And here we go with our mass stone. Wow. No. I think I'm so nervous. I'm making this swatches so bad. But you will have to forgive me because I am just really excited. I don't know how I wasn't expecting this at all. I just wasn't. So here we go with the wash. And you can actually see pretty much the wash over here. The Princetone didn't come out really good. Let me just try, and I hope I don't ruin it, but just trying to add a little bit more color there. Let me see if I can do this better. Oh, I don't want to ruin you, Princetone. Here we go. I hope it's it turns out to be good. I don't know. Oh my God. I am blown away. I don't have anything else to say. I'm just blown away. And wow. So the next one is French Ultramarine, and this is PB29. It also has an excellent life fastness of 100+ years. It is medium staining, and it is also granulating, exciting, and transparent. So let's go with the Princetone. And I am curious to see just how different it is from the normal ultramarine. And yes, it is definitely transparent. I am not going to get anything darker than, well, probably I could, but I'm not sure. I think that's a good Princetone. And now we are moving on to the length of the washes, and hopefully we can get a nice wash of this color. Yes. Let's see. Oh my God. Let's let this dry, and I promise to be back in a few moments to talk about these colors and how impressed I am with them. I cannot even begin to find the words to express exactly how I am feeling right about now. I am overwhelmed, to say the least. So let's let it dry and I'll be back. Okay, we're back, and I am going to try to deliver my opinions and reviews with a straight face, or in this case, since you can't see my face, with a straight voice. But I don't know if I will be able to, so you're warned. I am completely breathless. I am overwhelmed. I am completely impressed by these colors. The emotion that I am feeling right about now, it's that emotion of awe. It's even almost childlike when you get really excited about something that just takes over you. I mean, when a child for the first time starts to scribble with colors and see colors for the first time, that's probably very close at how I feel right about now. And I am very impressed. I wasn't expecting this at all. Okay, so I think that these are probably what you would expect of a watercolor. This, in my opinion, it's what watercolors should be all about. That transparency, that softness, that delicate something, or that delicate quality that a watercolor should have. It's present in these colors. I am very impressed by the range in this particular set, which is some, oops, here we go. Let me just have this here. It is the Daniel Smith Extra Fine Watercolors 12, and these are hand poured, and it gave 12 extra half pans, because they know once you try their watercolors, you're gonna want to add more. And this is really, really convenient that they know you're gonna fill those up. So let me just show you this. And as you can see, I added the 2 additional ones that I have. So I will be filling this up probably very soon. I am completely blown away. I think, my God, what a surprise. This is like an OMG moment for me. I wasn't expecting this at all. I like the variety of these colors, especially with the granulating differences that we are seeing here. We see very strong granulation with the buff titanium in its mass tone, and very gentle and soft in the wash. And also we see a very nice and subtle granulation in the raw umber, and very little, very soft granulation with the wash. Also the same with the sap green. You can see that granulation there, and almost nothing on the wash, but it is a very, I think it would be very soft and very delicate granulation here. Where in comparison also with the Potter's Pink, that is it's a very granulating, this is strong granulation, both in the mass tone and the wash. And between these two, the ultramarine and the French ultramarine, the differences that I can see is in the granulation, because the colors are, if not the same, almost the same. And but the granulation in the French ultramarine is stronger than the one that we can see in the ultramarine. It seems to be more subtle. This cerulean blue speaks to my heart. It is a beautiful, beautiful color, and the granulation that it comes with, it's just amazing. I haven't seen a cerulean blue that looks like this. I find this cerulean blue to be possibly one of my favorites that, well, I've seen more in acrylics, true, and I have only one to compare it with, which is the core color, and this one just hits the spot for me in a very good way. The yellow ochre, I love the fact that it is transparent. It's not that opaque, it doesn't have that opaqueness, and it makes it more buttery and more, I find it richer in terms of how beautiful the color actually looks. I am surprised with the Queen Rose that it's non-granulating, and you can see that it isn't, but in the mass tone, maybe I might have done it wrong. Correct me if I am wrong again. But I see a little bit of the way it was laid down created really a nice a nice type of texture, and that's really nice. I love the Hansa yellows included in this set, because it gives you plenty of variety to start working with all these other colors and creating other colors. And the earthy tones that we have here that comes, because these two I added separately. I purchased them separately. So the 12 here are the ones that come with the set. And I think this earthy tones from the sap green all the way to the raw umber are just perfect. They are perfect. This burnt sienna is, okay, I'm going to say delicious again because it is. It's very rich and warm and beautiful, and the yellow ochre again, it's very delicate for a yellow ochre that sometimes can seem very chalky, but this is not that at all. None of these are. These are very delicate colors. I cannot even begin to express myself in a calm way because I'm that excited about these colors. The selection of colors in general for this set, I find really good. And not only good, but also perfect, because you can, from these colors, you can make a really wide range of colors by mixing them. And I like the fact that there are different temperatures. Some are cool, some are warm. And even though they only give you one green, you can easily create beautiful greens with this cerulean blue and the ultramarine and these three different yellows. And I think that's why they give you three different yellows, so you can explore your greens with the blues that come with the palette. And also this Pyro Scarlet will deliver beautiful oranges when mixed with any of these three yellows. And with the blue, the Queen Rose, I think will deliver completely breathtaking purples. It's a great set, if you ask me. And I think you have everything that you would need to even get neutrals going on with this raw umber and the French ultramarine probably, or even the sap green. I am surprised because a lot of sets usually bring black or white, either titanium white or Chinese white, but this set, it doesn't include anything like that. It just gives you the colors, and that is really, really nice, because the black and the whites in watercolors are usually something that you don't normally use. So that's impressive that they are giving you quality colors right off the bat. And I am really happy that I did get these two colors, because even though these are very similar, if not the same, this one is giving me beautiful granulation. And even though this one is also granulating, the granulation is very gentle or soft. The granulation in the cerulean blue chromium is blowing up my mind, and also in the Potter's pink. The raw umber, I saw the granulation in the beginning, but it just settled into this soft granulation, just like the sap green as well. Has Daniel Smith ruined any other brand for me going forward? I don't know, but the answer is probably more than likely yes. I mean, it will take something really outstanding to supersede this. I am just taken. by surprise. I wasn't expecting this at all. I am so excited. I cannot wait to test the 238 color line that they have, because I do have the dot cards, and oh my God, I wish I had every single color to, like, not in a dot card, to know that I have them and I can use them, because it just opens up your mind to all the possibilities that you can achieve with these colors. They are simply beautiful. So, oh my God, I feel like a child. I feel almost on the verge of tears, and that's super ridiculous, but that's how I feel. I tend to be quite emotional when I see something that really gets to me and touches me the way these colors have. I was looking to get into watercolors because I find them so fantastic and fascinating, and this is exactly what I was expecting from a watercolor brand. I don't like colors that are overly staining or very thick, or this is just something that has blown my mind completely. And wow, I think I need to stop, because you guys are going to just hit a dislike button, because I am so overtaken by these colors, and this is not even the beginning of Daniel Smith colors. So I am apologizing for this situation in which I'm finding myself in. I thought that while I was taking a break, waiting for the colors to dry, I would calm down, but no, it was completely different. I was still going on about them. In my mind, I was like, wow, those colors are really, really magnificent. These are magnificent. And well, at the very least, I'm giving you my honest reaction. So yeah, I don't know. I am completely taken by surprise, and I am in love. I am really in love with these colors. I cannot wait to try out the other colors that we have in the dot cards, and hopefully it will be enough for me to show you a good swatch with them. If it's not, then I guess I will slowly be buying these colors. I don't know. I am completely in love with the colors. I wasn't expecting this. Oh my God, this is completely an OMG moment. Wow. I'm blown away. I don't know how. I'm speechless. I have so many things running in my mind right now, and it's just I can't even form words to express exactly how I'm feeling right now. It's just too much and too powerful and too overwhelming, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I need to stop. I really do need to stop. I really need to take a hold of myself and finish the video, because otherwise I'm going to be rambling and praising Daniel Smith all night long. But I love them. I love them. Now I understand why so many people are so in love with Daniel Smith. And oh my God, I'm on the verge of tears. I have to end the video. So anyway, as I mentioned, this is the Daniel Smith Extra Fine Watercolors 12 color hand poured watercolors half pans set in a metal box, and it does include a bonus of 12 empty half pans for you to fill, because obviously you're going to be getting more. And I cannot speak any higher about these colors. They have blown my mind. They are amazing. They are exactly what you would expect of a watercolor to be. And being a new person in watercolors, that's a lot to say. You have a lot of expectations in your mind, and this is the expectations I was having, I guess. I don't know. It's completely, I'm blown away. I know there are many other brands that we're going to be looking at. But I think that Daniel Smith has stolen my heart. I don't know what it is about these colors that are so perfect. And with that said, I'm going to end the video because it's going to be super long and you don't want to listen to me ramble more about Daniel Smith or rage or rave more about Daniel Smith. It's just beautiful. And again, everything that you would want in a watercolor. So with that said, I'm going to end the video for real right now. Once again, thank you to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you and welcome you to the channel. And if you have been thinking about subscribing or you feel on the fence, do give the channel a try and subscribe and hit the notification buttons, and that way you will know exactly when I'm going to continue releasing content. And also, if you like the video and if you like Daniel Smith colors, give it a thumbs up. I am so impressed. And well, until the next time, please do take care of yourselves and stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.